Here's a new challenger.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Parries the attack and the throw hits. Now the fun begins. Was well in range to score the throw. Jump in finds the mark. Lots of aggression from both sides. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Taking stock. They get driven into the wall, breaking their guard. With the throw. Heading into the end game now. Burnout activates. Takes a trip. This is the perfect dose for the super arc. The super doesn't hit. Vagabond KO. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. The jump in is denied. Stops the attack by using a drive parry. Not a perfect parry, but I'll take it. Player one will want to take advantage of their meter lead while they have it. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Knockdown and... what a reaction to go air to air. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Get out of there with a backdash. Checks with a medium kick. Sure you can? What'll happen here? Connects with medium kick. Hit solid anti-air. Both fighters planning something? Goes out of sight. Connects with the throw. Flatline zone. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Quick dash. Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? Genius read with that throw escape. Oh my god, what a throw set. Knew the throw was coming. Player one has a slight life lead. Tricky hidden variable. Both sides getting red throws them. That throw will do some good damage. Drive impact misses. With super arts into play, it's really anything goes at this point. This is gonna hurt. Vagabond forever elevated. Super arts to show up what a PhD and fighters can do for you. Blue Shades grounded. Yo, I saw this in Shibuya once. Solid anti-air. Shuriken bomb. Next the counter. They are done. Player one really had to fight for that one. No shortage of drama. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that rundown. Gets the counter hit. Vagabond and sends them flying. Was looking for that jump attack. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? All right. Lots of aggression from both sides. Player one is just about out of drive after that. Finding it tricky to manage their drive. A depleted drive gauge will really limit their options here. Smart meter management is one of the keys to winning, so they'll have to keep tabs on that if they want to win this match. Throws them to negate the block. Knockdown. This is where things will get interesting as the damage starts to pile up on both fighters. Throws them. What's next? Player one creates a good corner opportunity. Nice. Sees the combo through and takes the round. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Smart play with the throw. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Hits them with a stopping block. Player two holding on to that corner advantage. Jumps. Breaks the block with a throw. A quick breather. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. Player two needs to use the threat of the corner here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Super bends the meter, hoping for a good return. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Turns out! Both sides getting ready! Vagabond forever elevator! Player two can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. Oh my god, a fireball at that range? Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Final round. Fight.
This can lead to some big damage. Very slick with the perfect execution with the anti-air. Player one drops them. Good judgment there. Knocked them out of the air. Gets the counter hit. What are they gonna crouch him from above? Okay, connects with the throw. This is the time to believe in your ability. What a finish! Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic.
Comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
You call, I answer.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Okay, there, and a parry here puts drive gauge in the bank, which really could help later in the round. Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. Player one is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Both fighters are trying to decide their next move. We are near the end of the round. Can either fighter pull a rabbit out of their hat here? Gets backed into the corner with pressure building. Very solid corner switch. Sees the overhead coming and blocks it. Life lead opens up. Grabs him. All right, what's a KO? Player two takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Sticks the combo. Springs forward with the drive rush. What'll happen here? Jumps. Shows the medium kick. Uses the target combo as a filler. Player one needs to use the threat of the corner here. A quick breather. Sneaks in above. Opts for the free flow kicks to get a drink in. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. Player one, it knocked them out of the air. Boots them and takes a swing. Drink level max out. Ooh, what a smart blow. Amazing. Player two, can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. What's next? Oh my God, what's gonna go out of them? Only a little bit of drive and no lapse in judgment goes unpunished. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Open, sets up with the jump in. All the throw connects. They're back into the corner now. Nothing stops this train. Breaks it off. Ooh, you never know what can happen. Knocked them out of the air. They just said, get that jump in out of here. Back of our forever elevator. Amazing. Throws them. How long can this offensive assault continue? Can they use their drive to stage a comeback? Drive rush. That throw's gonna take off a chunk of damage. There it went. Impact counter. Ooh, that's so sick. Catches out the gate right there.
This is our destiny.
Perfect damage calculation. No doubt about it.
Let's go.
No one could have called that. Player one was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win.
Round one.
It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. Quick medium poke. Pokes with a medium kick. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? What's the play here? Starts with a jumping. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunity. Goes for the throw. Takes a trip. This is where things will get interesting as the damage starts to pile up on both fighters. Can't tech the throw? All right, what's coming up next? Player 1 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. The attack is parried. This is the range where things get messy. Can they use it? Experiencing burnout. Player 2 burnout activated. Comes crashing down on them with some Bushin beats. Bushin beats assaults them from the air. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Closing moments of the match. In there! Player 1 wins the first round and is now riding a huge wave of momentum. Big throws. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Jumps? Goes for the jump in. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. Jumps in. Big up, brushes that off and keeps going. Swagger step. Gets a risky buff in. Escapes with the reversal. Springs forward with the drive rush. The counterattack connects. Great sense to take advantage of even the smallest opening. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.
Here comes a new challenger.
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match.
You call?
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Deftly shuts out the jumper. Stands firm and blocks the drive impact. Blocks the impact, but they're still pushed back. The move whiffs and they get nailed with a punish counter. What's the play here? Goes in on the impact for nothing. Decides to spend the meter to open up some more chances. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Very solid corner switch. KO! Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Immediate jumping. Good job blocking the jumping. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Hits them with a stop and pop. Closing. What's next? That throw will do some good damage. Vagabond and sends them flying. It's a good spot to use the super. Bushin Scramble's gonna leave them hurt. A quick breather. Player 1 drops them from the air. Excellent block. Super clutch corner switch. Barely blocks the jumping. They get the win by sustaining good corner pressure and not giving them any breathing room. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.
comes a new challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Let us begin.
You call, I answer.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Starts with a jump in. Goes for the throw. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Player one needs to deal with this burnout. We have one player in burnout state, which means they'll have to continue to fight temporarily without using any drive-reliant moves. Neither of them willing to back off. Slides and goes for the legs. Big counter. And gets him. Player two picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round two. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Heats it up with a combo into super. Going binomial theorem with a Lucian square. Now, can they finish the job? Brushes that off and keeps going. The throw whips. Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. Jumps. Bends the meters, hoping for a good return. Uses the cage for the super. They're not playing around here.
What's wrong? Get up.
You've gotta be drops them from the air. Nothing stops this train. Ends around with a sick combo. Amazing. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight.
Jump. Ooh, what a smart blow. Bumped up. Sets up with the jump in. Vagabond and sends them flying. Drops them hard. But this is gonna hurt. Holy! Punish counter on the action. Both absolutely refute. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Player one is barely hanging on to their last bit of drive. Seeing her still get needs to push forward? This is such a tough situation to be in. Super hard to show them what a PhD in fighters can do for you. Go big time to end it. Never ever miss a chance to show off the fancy stuff. Player two was an absolute beast in that match.
A new challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Gotta do this. Come on.
You call, I answer.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. Blocks the jump in. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? Trips him up. Corner switch means they can now go on the offensive. All right. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Throws them to negate the block. Adds on a bit. Nice. Sees the combo through and takes the round.
Yeah, that's right.
Player two takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? From up above, Vagabond and sends them flying. Shows a medium kick. The quarter makes it hard to escape. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Hits back with the drive impact on the recovery. This punish counter presents a huge chance. That's a big gap. Who's going to close it? Out of range. Relatively safe. Connects with medium kick. Extra spicy Shoryu connects. Jumps up, anti-air in the clutch. Crowns him from above. Vagabond forever elevator. Oh, here we go. Willing to risk it for the overdrive. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? In attack range. Were they looking to connect with an overdrive art from this situation? There's a burnout. Fights back with authority. Experience closes it out. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. The jump-in is denied. The super armor does its job. The combo's there. Decent damage. What's next? The right idea, but whiffs the air throw. Backs them into the corner. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. Holds out with the block. Both fighters have used up a generous amount of drive already. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off the table. Stops him with a target combo. Very solid corner switch. Player 1 chases them down. The jump-in is denied. Spreads them out. Time to get tricky. Hopes with a medium kick. One chance here may end this match. They take some time to back off and regroup. KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Goes for the jump-in to start. Connects with medium kick. Good job blocking the jump-in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Blocking a jump-in attack means you're at a disadvantage, so they should be looking to anti-air instead. Max SA gauges, unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. Going binomial zero with a Bushin scramble. Both fighters planning something? Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner. Quick dash it. Going in. Connect experiencing burnout. More fuel for the fire. Cook them up. Still alive? Still alive? What? That was enough to kill? Yo, that read was godlike. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Medium kick. Anti-air in the clutch. Medium kick hits. Both reads the jump-in perfectly. They just said, get that jump-in out of here. Player 2 is in a pretty good scrosum. Both fighters hit them with a stop and pop. Player 1 needs to wait this out. What's next? Player 2 is in a very good spot now. Will this drive gauge gap inside the round? There's a burnout. Player 1 is in burnout state. A very precarious situation. This is where, oh my god, they just choked it up. Ooh, what a smart throw. Amazing. Player 1 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. Both fighters are playing with the full crowns them from above. Stuff it. Drives in fact misses. Player 2 walls flat into the guard first. Dashes out the cage right there. Perfect damage calculation. No doubt about it. Nightmare. Are you kidding me? Player 2 clinches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. Nope.
Here comes a new challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
We're seeing you on
Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. Decent damage. What's next? Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Looking to cook him up, weaving that super art into the combo. Takes the chance to hurt him. Got their eye on the air. Blocks the ambiguous cross-up. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. Like, hold your breath. This is gonna be bad news. It's a good spot to use the super. Player experience, they were not clear for takeoff. Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Gets the jump in. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Jumps in. Vagabond and sends them flying. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Jumps. That springs forward with the drive rush. This Shin Hashogeki is gonna sting. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Jumps in. Oh! Picture perfect punish counter. Player 2 with the life lead. They've got a small life lead, but it's not over. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. This is a real back and forth match. They definitely know what the other is capable of. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Takes a trip. Player 2 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. Jumps, throws them. What's next? Just goes for it at this range. Comes crashing down on them with some Bushin beat. Takes in the throw. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Gets the jump in. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Big opportunity coming. Steals back a chance. Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Then goes to the air. Overdrive Hadouken. Player drops him hard. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Player 2 needs to use their SA gate, reads the jump in perfectly. Crowns him from above. Oh, setting it all on the drive rush. Drives it back, misses. They don't have any leeway to make a mistake. Someone's gotta make a look and whip. They're wide open. The net turns out. Both of them back off. They may be preparing for the fucking flatlines zone. Player 1 was an absolute beast in that match. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Barely blocks the jump in. Blocks up. Got their eye on the air. Solid anti-air will shut down the opponent's air game and make it much harder to jump in. Player 1 has the life lead. Trips them up. Gets the jump in. Neither of them willing to back off here. That's the jump in they were looking for. Can't tech the throw. Takes a trip. Player 2 chases him down. Sticks the combo. Nails the anti-air. Jump. Blocks the impact. Overdrive Hadouken. They break things off to take a quick breather. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Experiencing burnout. Player 1 in trouble with no drive. Fires off a Shiku Hadouken. The super doesn't hit. They need to rely on their in there. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Opts to create space to start. Holds out with the block. Caught in the cross-up. Did the super art connect? That's not gonna hit. Player 2 has a slight life lead. There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. Slides and goes for the leg. Player 1 needs to use the spread of the corner here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Player 2 will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Oh, the throw connects. Can this drive bring them back? Both sides getting ready. Goes out of sight. Vagabond forever elevator. Okay, here we go. Oh, what a finish! Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Here comes a new challenger.
Ho ho, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Overdrive. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunity. Puts one in the pocket. The low heavy hits. Life lead is opening up, but that can still be overcome with smart drive use. Takes a trip. Did well to get the buff in there. Knockdown. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. This is a critical point of the round where they just need to go comes from behind to pick up the win. They took advantage of every chance. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Hits them with a vagabond edge. Breaks those shins. Smart stuff, poking at that range to zone the opponent. The drive impact is denied. Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. Looking for a chance. Knockdown and took him to the corner in a flash. Uses their bends the meter, hoping for a good return. Going by Romeo Theorem with a boosting swing. What'll happen here? Player 2 has the deck stacked against them. Can they squeeze out a win here? The low heavy connected? We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Big, oh, the throw connects. That throw will do some good damage. Both players look for something to work with. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Is it time for pleasure? Time for pain. As far as jury's concerned, they're kind of the same. Make smart use of the game. Good super. Excellent. Ooh, what a smart throw. Oh, yo, raw super here. Brings them from above with a potion beat. What will they do next? Looking for a hold. A real test of nerves here. Tries to act quickly, but with the attack. Throws. Both sides getting ready. Are you kidding me? I've seen a lot of fights in my day, but nothing even comes close to this one. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that rundown. Cross-up attack. Connects with the throw. Sets up the trap. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities. The combo's there. There's a corner switch. This is looking bad. What are they going to do? This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Snares! KO! Player 1 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. Gets the jump in. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out. This hits them with a stop and pop. Solid combo. Player 1 managed their drive gauge well to create lots of opportunities for themselves. Let's see if they can maintain this rhythm. Going by Romeo Theorem with a boosting scramble. What'll happen here? Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. There's a change of sides. Jumps. Barely blocks the jump in. Experiencing burnout. Hits him with a stopping bomb. Life lead is there, but still any KO. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Was that a good decision? Did well to get the buff in there. Taking stock. Player 2 chases them down. Gets the jump in. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. Life lead opens up. Changing up the beat with the hidden variable. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Going binomial theorem with a boost and scramble. What'll happen here? Player 1 drops him to half. Sneaks in the throw. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Flush that off and keep going. Now there's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish count. Vagabond and sends them flying. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Bust out the parry. Perfect read with the drive parry. It's a good spot to use the super. Going binomial theorem with a boost and scramble. Going in. Player 2 needs to use their SA gauge to their experiencing burnout. They return to center stage. What'll happen here? Connects with the throw. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Barely blocked, chips them for the win. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Takes their legs out. Blocks it. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Takes them into the corner and will now look to do some damage. Uh-oh. This could really tip the scales.
That felt good, didn't it?
Finds the super. Pumps the brakes on the impact. While anti-air in the clutch. Any throw will whip at that range. Moves up above. What's next? Raw super hard incoming. Reads them from above with the boosted beats. Oh, it goes out of sight. Vagabond forever elevator. I can't believe it is over. Player 2 comes out on top of that fierce battle.
Here comes a new challenger.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
We're seeing you on the face.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. They're not going to allow any jump-ins. Wow, shut down. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. Okay, both fighters have taken a long step back. They're both looking to reassess the fight. What are they thinking here? Clear that neither of them wants to be in the corner. Does not want to get stuck in the corner. Player 1 chases them down. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities. Sticks the jump in. Their life is looking critical, and they can't rely. What a finish. Great read on the life gauge there.
Round 2.
Player 1 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. Vagabond and sends them flying. Looking to impress with this super. Going binomial theorem with a boost and scramble. Big opportunity coming. The impact doesn't do anything. Excellent block to shut off the impact. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Dashes. Hits them with a stopping bomb. Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Experiencing burnout. Solid anti-air. Oh, that's gonna leave a crater. What now? Player 2 is mounting cross-up attack. This unleashes some big damage. They couldn't tech the throw. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Gets the jump in. Takes the chance to hurt him. Decent damage. What's next? Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Spends a little drive gauge here to go on the offensive. Alright, will this super art connect? Timely side switch there, which will let him go on the attack. Gets out of the corner. This is a real back and forth match we're seeing. They definitely know what the other is capable of. Take and falls for the KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? That's a counter. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. A super art? That's not gonna hit. What'll happen here? Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Flies in with a fist to keep the pressure on. Are they thinking about how to steal? Excellent block! Experiencing burnout. Great job in escaping that corner pressure and tries to act quickly but with the attack. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. They decide to take a breather to regroup. What a finish! Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. The cross-up's good. Rattles them with a beautifully placed jump in. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Forward throw, not letting them out of the corner. Player 2 is working with a less than ideal drive game. They'll need to be very careful here. Neither of them willing to back off here. We're near the end of the round. Can either fighter pull a rabbit out of their hat here? Takes a trip. Sets up the trap. Gets him. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Challenge from above. The jump in catches them. Grabs them, takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Spends 2 for the meteorite and absolutely destroys them. What? Ooh. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. They quickly get back into the corner of the stage. Jumps up, Vagabond, and sends them flying. What'll happen for super art? Player 1 is working with a better gauge. What can they do? Looking to impress with this super. Ooh, boosting scramble's gonna leave them hurt. Okay, here we go. Sees them coming and shrugs it off with the super armor. Big drive gap now. Both of them back off. They may be preparing for the final drive. In fact, misses. Throws the kitchen sink at him. Closes it out. Player 1 is a force to be reckoned with.
comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
You call, I answer.
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Checking their opponent.
Man, come on, I'm ready to go.
Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? What are they thinking here?
Watch it.
Tons of drive and health to work with. Will they use their drive to break through or to turn up the heat? Uses a drive parry against the attack. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner.
Up you go.
Buy some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Player one can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Throws them to negate the block. Closes the gap for the grab. Brushes off the impact. Good job blocking the jumping. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Will this super art connect? Player two has the meter lead. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Hold your breath. Jumps. Barely blocks the jump in. Grabs him, knockdown, and not much. Finishes things off with authority with that big punish counter. Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Throws him. What's next? That throw will do some good damage. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Hits him with a stopping bout. That combo did decent damage. Player baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Player one can't use any drive moves without burning out. Going in. And looking sets up with the jump in. Tricky hidden variable. Vagabond and sends them flying. Okay, here we go. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Drops them hard. Amazing. Goes out of some. What a finish. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Perfect execution with the anti-air. This is gonna hurt. Knocked them out of the air. They just said, get that jumping out of here. Plenty of help. Brushes that off and keeps going. Okay, here the drive impact doesn't work. Cross-up attack. Vagabond forever elevator. Player two can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Give them the biscuit and the tea. Oh man, impact counter. Oh, that's so sick. Burns out. What's next? Somehow it crowns them from above. Noticeable. Yo, critical right now. Oh my God, lost super. Perfect damage calculation. No doubt about it. Put them on a t-shirt with that finish. Player two really had to fight for that one. No shortage of drama. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Manages to block the jump-in attack. Jumps up. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. Decent damage. What's next? Player two chases him down. Burn out his trigger. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Takes a trip. They saw a path and they took it. Player two picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Grabs them. Low heavy hits. Nick brushes that off and keeps going. Fantastic reactions there. Smart play there to go for the air-to-air. Even if it can't lead to a combo, it's low risk but effective. Vagabond and sends them flying. What'll happen here? Player one needs to use the threat of the corner. That combo did decent damage. A quick breather. They must have a game plan here with a critical art on deck, but executing that plan is the key. Excellent block! Hold your breath. KO. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.